Hi heathens. So the setup today is a little bit different, so I hope this works. I'm sorry if I sound really rough. I'm trying to get over a sinus infection, but I really didn't want to wait to do this video. So today we have the November BoxyCharm, and this one I'm half excited for, half not, just depending on what I get, because even though BoxyCharm does not do like full personalization like Ipsy does, they have variations, and I've seen some of the variations and I'm not really sure how I'd feel about them. So anyway, let's just get right on in. So like always, you got this little card up top, and it kind of tells you about the items that you're receiving, and it will also, I'm cheating by looking at it, it will also kind of give you like the full price point of each. So one thing I'm happy to not see on there is not on there, which is really good. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. I actually got a little brush set, which really excites me. So the first thing I want to address is something I'm going to have to find a use for or gift. And it is these Farrah Galaxy Gold tweezers, and they are $12. Let's see if I can open them. It's got a cute little opening on the end. They're really cute, but what am I gonna tweeze, really? So this is what they look like. I really hope that that focuses. One end is more blunt, and it does have this little thing in the middle so that you can switch either way, and then this end is really, really sharp. So they're actually really nice. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with them, or if I know anyone who actually tweezes. It would make a really nice Christmas gift, since that's coming up really soon. So second thing that I'm not going to be able to use in this video is the Bodyography Pro Makeup Brush Cleaner. And that also retails for $12. So I'm definitely going to have to try that this afternoon, because I definitely have some brushes that need cleaning. But since I got this brush set, I want to try it for the eyeshadow palette. So the eyeshadow palette is from Ace Beauty, or Ace Beauty, or someone please tell me how to say that. And this is $24.99 for the palette, and the eye brush set is from Luxie. It is the Luminous Eye Set, and it retails for $21. So let's slide this palette on out if I can. I may not be able to do it with the brushes in my hand. So the front actually is like kind of embossed. It feels really nice. And then on the inside, get our little plastic piece out. This is what we have. And it's very nice, like fall colors, got some nice shimmers. I believe that one is also kind of a satiny shimmer. And then these are all mattes. So it does give you a little bit of wiggle room. So that's what we're going to go into first. And it does not have a mirror. So I do have a mirror back there that I'm going to try to use, and try not to get too camera up the nose if I can help it. Sorry. So the brushes do come in a little Ziploc baggie. Like, not a Ziploc bag, but like they have a zip-locked opening. I just had to get my nail up in there to be able to pull it apart. So let me see. Luxy is a cruelty-free brand. Does it say that on here too? Yep, cruelty-free company, which is always really nice. I'm not strictly cruelty-free, but I am much more in support of companies that are cruelty-free. Let's see. So it tells you on the brushes. I'm sure it's not going to focus on that because it's brown on gold. But over on the end, it kind of tells you what they're for. This is a mini tapered. Then you have a mini angled. You have the mini flat angle. And then a mini round, which is going to be really good for like crease detail work. So even though like the tops of them are all mini, like the actual brush, the whole thing is a full-size brush, which is nice. So I'm going to take the mini tapered brush first, and I'm going to go into, the shades are Jasmine, Clove, Myrtle, Cinnamon, Patchouli, Rose, Poppy, and Primrose. So I'm going to go into Patchouli down here because I think that's going to be the best transition shade for me. There's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy. I just want to try to make sure it doesn't get into the color next to it. So I apologize if y'all are looking straight up my nose. I'm trying to adjust so that it's not as bad. But without my glasses, I am pretty much completely blind. So y'all are probably gonna catch some errors that I don't right away, just because my mirror is kind of a little bit further away than I'd like. And I'm gonna continue working on the setup and do like test videos in between actual videos so that I can find somewhere to put this where it's not quite as obnoxious for y'all or for me. I just haven't found that sweet spot yet, and I really apologize for that. And if I have to remake this whole video after watching it because you're just looking straight up my nose, then so be it. And I'll address that when I get there. I'm sorry, I'm just looking over here to see if I have anything with a mirror. I don't think I do. So I'm just going to go in one more time with that patchouli color. Really try to get everything covered a little bit. This is really good, like, fall colors. I mean, I'm sure you could wear them all year round if you're not crazy about, like, fall, spring, summer, winter. Which I'm not. So, I think I'm going to do more of a brown look today, even though I'm wearing red. Since none of these are actually red, I don't want it to look like I was matching and just didn't know what I was doing. So I'm going to go into cinnamon right here, and we're just going to deepen all this up. This is where I really wish that I had a mirror. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. No. I was gonna see if my highlighter thing had a mirror. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab a mirror. So I grabbed my Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. Now I'm just going to take cinnamon, and I'm going to try to hold this so that it's not covering any part of my face. Make sure that other color is kind of even. And I'm just going to go, that color payoff is really nice. I'm just taking that same brush and going into the crease and just blending this all the way through. One of my best friends had told me I was killing her and I need to use tape, and I forgot. So, my bad. We will just clean everything up later if it needs to be. It's actually not too bad because there's not a lot of fallout. So, the amount that's going outside of the area where I directly want it isn't too much. So I gotta do a little switch in here. I'm gonna go back in, pick up a little bit more for my other eye. Put that over here. This Nightingale palette has one of my favorite mirrors in it. Like, it's just the right size. I'm going to switch so that, again, I'm hopefully not covering too much for y'all. I don't like that. I can't do that. Sorry. The sun is just not in an optimal part for that, and I use natural light. So, we're just going to do more or less the exact same thing we did on the other eye. Try to deepen everything up and blend it all out. And I am leaving my eyelid completely uncovered because I do want to take, sorry, I got a little bit in my eye. I do want to take one of those shimmer shades and put on my lid. So, bring this one up just a little bit higher. The other one always looks higher just because of how my brows are situated on my face. So I guess that's about as good as we're getting. So I'm going to actually, if I have to use my finger, I will. But I'm actually going to take the mini angled brush and try to apply the shimmer shade. I do have a setting spray over here that I'm going to use. And I'm going to go into Primrose, which is the lower gold one. See if this will pick up a good amount of that. Oh yeah. Now let's see if it applies to the eye. Like that. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, that's nice. Pat that in the middle. Cover my lid and just kind of blend it up across that cinnamon color. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it patted on pretty darn well. I don't know if I'm gonna need more, so we're just gonna try the other eye. See how much we can get off without having to Nope, I didn't have to re-dip the brush. There is a little bit of black on the top of that eyelid. I don't know if you can see right along my lash line. I had on eyeliner yesterday and it did not want to cooperate in coming off all the way. So that's what we're left with. And then I'm going to take, sorry, my voice keeps going in and out. I dropped a brush. Oh my god, they're wanting to run away. I'm going to take the mini flat angled and I'm going to leave that open so I don't have to keep opening it. I'm going to take just the slightest bit of cinnamon on the brush. And then I'm going to go in under both eyes and just kind of smudge it in, connect everything a little bit. I'm making sure I put some under both eyes before I start smudging, because I don't want to have to go back in. I have a really bad habit of applying too much on one eye, particularly underneath the lashes when I do that. Okay, I think we are done with the eyes that came from BoxyCharm. So I gotta do something with these brushes, sorry. The very last item in the box is something that I'm actually really excited about, depending on which color I get. And it is the Cover Effects Glitter Drops. I actually think these are going to go to a friend, but I'm going to try them. These retail for $44, and I got them in the shade Nova. So, let's see what shade. So Nova's gold. I don't know how that's gonna work on me, but I guess I'm gonna try to use just a teeny little bit and put it as a little bit of highlighter. And it comes in this little drop applicator. Let's see, dropping it into the bottle. Sorry, I shake. So what I'm going to do is get back out my handy dandy mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting one drop on each side of my face in relatively the exact same spot. And I'm actually just going to use my finger and try to pat it out. Oh, I am gonna be glowing. Oh Lord, I might have to take that off. Oh, that's a look. I don't know if it's for me. And I can't imagine ever mixing this in with my foundation, because the last thing I need to be is a glittery gold princess, particularly for work. It's gorgeous, and especially if you have a deeper skin tone than I do, it actually would probably work as a highlight. I can't even imagine putting this on my body because I'm just not gold toned. I am going to pop a little bit right in the center of my eye. I'm kind of taking it from my cheekbones to pop right in the center. That doesn't look too bad. Oh, good Lord. I am just covered in glitter now. So we're going to pretend that didn't happen. And we are going to try to finish off this look. So, my hands are covered in glitter. To at least finish off the eyes, I'm going to take one of my favorite mascaras, which is the Unleashed mascara by Wander Beauty. It comes in this cute little tube. It's got a very nice little curved brush, if you will. I'm just going to go in and do mascara. Like this one, it just adds the perfect amount of, volume, curl, a little bit of everything, especially considering I don't curl my lashes right now before applying mascara. So any that make my lashes look like they're lifted to the heavens is a win in my book. I can't stop looking at all the glitter on my face. Oh my heavens. I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk while I'm doing mascara on the bottom. Whew, because I'm one of those people that pretty much holds my breath while I do it. Otherwise, it somehow winds up on every single part of my face. I won't even have to be near that part of my face. It'll wind up on my chin. I clearly just have no idea what I'm doing. And then for lips, didn't come in BoxyCharm. Unleashed actually did, just not in this BoxyCharm. This one is just an e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the shade Tea Rose. One of my favorites. I do have some balm on. Take that off. I'm so sorry if y'all hear like the rumbling noise. That's my stomach, because it is hating me right now and cramping like crazy, and it does not want me to forget. So it also makes noises to go with the cramps. And I guess there we have the finished look, and I am covered in glitter. I'm gonna have to see how this angle works. I'm probably gonna have to take all of that off my face. I really like the eye look. I like how that came together. I've got to figure out something to do with those tweezers. They may just be, once I get a nice setup, they might be a cute little decoration. I don't know. God, ooh, I am shiny. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye.